Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Manticore's Den. Hope y'all are having a fine and dandy Juneteenth day. Alrighty, so congratulations, Nim, on getting first into the den. Do appreciate you dropping in with us. Ducky, congratulations on getting second, and yes, I see your hydrate. That eternal torch keeps getting passed back and forth, and it is the first one of the night, so it is a double. Alrighty then. So, tonight, we're going to be playing a new little game that just very recently came out called Peak. Surprisingly low price. I think it was under $5 when I bought it. A lot of people saying they're having fun with it. I saw just a little bit of it being played during Bumpy's stream. I believe it was yesterday. But it is co-op. That is an available option. However, I will be doing this one solo unless some other people feel like joining in at some other point. Other than that, not a whole lot of context to the game. Per usual, I do like flying in blind. So, I don't have much else to actually give you in the way of description. It's just, it seems like a neat little climbing game where some scouts, yeah, I guess that's the really only the only way that I know to put it. Some scouts got lost in transit or something to that effect. I'm sure we'll be learning that very shortly. And for some reason, we're needing to climb a mountain. Again, for reasons I don't know yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. In terms of news, I do have a piece of art in the works. It's a little bit more on the cute and fun side. I think y'all will enjoy that. But, again, to celebrate having hit the 200 follower mark this coming Tuesday, we will be doing a little reveal. No, just a smidgen of one. I did leave a little post out on Blue Sky that gives you maybe a hint of what you'll be figuring out. But also, you will be seeing me play either a rage game or a spooky game. You can put suggestions out there on Blue Sky for me, or just shoot them to me in Discord, however you choose to contact me, and put forward those ideas. In any case, that's about all I had to share for the moment. So, how about we move on over to the game screen, shall we? And there we are. Looks a little darker on the screen for y'all. A little washed out and faded. That is unusual. Hold on. Okay, that, at least to me, looks a little bit truer. Up. Damn it. Another hydrate? Really? All right. All right. Hard emotes. See how it is. One second. Just need to move that chat box back out from behind me. There we go. A little bit more visible. All right. Well, hopefully the color gamut is a little bit nicer looking for y'all now. But yeah, this one is probably just gonna be a little solo run. So let's see what we can get into, shall we? Looks a little brighter. Good. Oh, okay. We got a passport. Hmm. Okay. We can do some character customization right here. Nationality Crabland. All right. I guess those are unlockable ones for later. Yeah, you know what? We can look a little bright-eyed. Why not? Okay, just a little smile. I can dig that. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so we got the normal dash. Okay, we actually have a pretty decent reflection capability there. How about that? Oh, come on. We can't open luggage. Just random luggage here. Ooh, okay. Do we have like a little... Yeah, I was thinking, is there a practice wall? Oh, no! Okay, our ascent needed a little work, but we almost made it all the way up there. Look at us. Look at us go. Alright, now can we... Alright, just E to grab the rope. And slide down. Okay, okay. If only actual airports were this cool. Singapore Airport is, though. Huh. Oh, I think I've seen just a tiny bit about the Singapore Airport, and it is very fancy. Tadpole Scout. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. It took a hard hit there for a second trying to load up. And we crashed. Well, at least this is not the island. Alright, what do we got? We got some trail mix. Neato. We got a backpack and a guidebook. How to not die. That is a very practical, you know, guide and journal entry. Alright, let's see what we got here. Never abandon a friend in need. Neat. Keep moving. First thing first, you gotta get to high ground if you want to be spotted. Nobody got rescued off a mysterious island by loitering on the beach. So find the nearest peak and start making your way there. Alright. Time is of the essence. Sometimes you gotta jump. Okay, yeah. in the air you can grab the wall? Alright, that seems a tad dangerous, but sure. We can help a friend up. We can do a little crouch. Give him a boosted jump, alright. Stay alert to the stamina bar. Yeah, I already see where we're getting a tiny bit hungry. Okay, the more hurt you get, the less stamina you'll have to run and climb, so tend to your injuries as soon as possible. Okay, yep, keep stamina topped off, don't overpack. Alright, keep an eye out for other things. And also never abandon a friend. Gotcha. Okay. I think we can work within the boundaries of these rules. Okay, does the compass serve a practical purpose for us? Okay, and it's... To throw it, we need to hold down Q. Okay. Okay, it looks like the lantern is depleted, so that's not really going to do us too much good by itself right now. Oh, okay. There's our mystical magical peak that we will be moving along shortly. But I do see a piece of luggage right there. That'd probably be a good idea to pick that up. The music is so ominous. It was a little ominous right there. Okay. Can we... Yeah, we just... Alright, we can eat those just straight away. If we find random fruit. Oh, okay. Well, I apparently, picked a bad fruit to just pick up and eat. So there's that, I guess. Right, sports drink. Okay, that gave us an extra little energy bar. I guess you're allergic to apples? Maybe. Oh, the lantern's not empty. It's just we haven't lit it yet. Okay. We don't need that quite yet, so we'll head back down and start making our way to the base of the mountain here. And it looks like it's going to be quite the climb. So maybe if we like start down here on the right and kind of work our way more up here to this left side. Looks like there's some more, I guess, smaller gaps we can use to get further up. That's going to be my initial plan anyhow. I'm sure that will rapidly change soon enough. Alright, and I'm pretty sure at one point in Bumpy Stream, it got pointed out that these little purple things over here are jellyfish, and I probably shouldn't touch those. So you know what? We're not going to touch those. Okay, we've got ourselves a granola bar. Let's go ahead and nom that. Oh yeah, we got a little bit more energy. Okay. I feel like this is relatively approachable enough, we can probably get up here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, just doing a little observation here. Okay, we're gonna have to get on the mountain and start working our way more west. All right. Oop. Hold on, let's go down this other side of the hill here. Okay, yep, took a little bit of a risk there. I think we can make it though. Yeah. Okay, we just expended a little bit of our extra energy bar. That wasn't too bad. Okay, there we go. The fuck you mean the fog rises? Is that just supposed to be like a lockout mechanic of, hey, you can't go back down? Or you can't see shit below you? Concerning. Okay, how about a red crisp berry? Or is that gonna poison us? Okay, I think maybe before. Okay, you just look like a really big fucking sea urchin. Why are you up here? I think maybe before because we were eating like an unripe berry. That's maybe what gave us like the stomach ache. Okay, alright, alright. I feel like we're doing pretty good so far. Yeah, I don't think that bridge really assists us in any way. Okay, more of these urchin type things. Okay, that's a little problematic right there. Unless we can, like, skirt the jellyfish, like, really closely. Oh, okay, there's another jellyfish right below us. How about we maneuver, like, over here? Yeah. Alright, we're doing it, we're doing it. We're shimmying. Oh! Nope, no, no, no. Nope, nope, nope. Let me stand here. Alright, come on. We can do it. There we are. Yeah, the little puddle looking jellyfish type thing. I have no idea what they're doing that far up. I don't feel like this island just like rises out of the sea or anything, but what do I know? I'm just a little old scout. You're mobile right now, huh? Yeah, little grabby hands. Okay, this one... I'm not sure how we approach this quite yet. I feel like maybe we didn't go far enough west. And again, there's a lot of little irregular surfaces. I feel... How can we approach this? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna hop up here on this little ledge, shimmy on over here. Then I think we'll start our ascent again right there in the middle. Okay, we're gonna eat a little bit of our trail mix. Oh, I guess that's just a single-use item. All right. Might end up using a little bit more of our energy here. Oh, no. Please just be secure here. That's not secure. Fuck. Okay, well, I could at least control my descent there, so there is that. Okay, well, to that effect then. We lost our extra energy bar. But I feel like we can still relatively make this work. Just do it a little bit at a time, and we'll get there. Okay, yeah. This seems doable. Keep in mind, though, this is also like the tutorial mountain, so I'm fully expecting reality to come crashing down very shortly. When we get to the actual difficult parts of the game. Yeah, this is just a little tutorial kind of mountain. You can vaguely, I guess, take that from the fact that we're almost near the peak. We're about halfway up or something. What I'm wondering right now is, I don't want to get poisoned again from eating an unripened berry. So I've got this one in my inventory. I don't know if it's actually gonna, ripen while I'm holding on to it, or what the case is. I mean, for some games, yeah, that would be especially for like just a $5 game, you would think, hey, that's pretty much it. No, this is like the base difficulty kind of tutorial mountain, I have to guess. Okay, there's another piece of luggage over there. And I'm hoping maybe has something to eat in it. Looks like a rather big piece of luggage, so maybe it's got more than one item. Oh, yeah, it even says big luggage. Okay, well. I'm gonna set that down, sure. Airline food. Yes. Consume. Alright, we got ourselves a rope spool. We do also technically have the energy drink, but I think you get a nice burst of energy and then you immediately crash and start getting sleepy. Okay, can we go around over here and kind of get a better angle on climbing that slope? Let's see. Okay, maybe if we shimmy up this rock right here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, we are relatively near the peak now. Pretty sure. Okay, I don't actually have any bandages. We got ourselves a marshmallow. And a scroll? Dear Diary, bad news. The ship captain made an oopsie, and we wound up crashed on this mysterious island. Thankfully, mysterious islands are my specialty. With our whole troop working together, we'll reach the top of the peak and signal for help in no time. In the meantime, I'll take this opportunity to add some additional pages to my famous guidebook, Scoutmaster Myers. Alright. And we have an ancient statue. How are we opening this? Oh, okay. We have the Bugle of Friendship. I don't know what that does for us, but it's neat. Okay, I guess we just light the campfire then. Hello? Tropic. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, that was just the tutorial stage. I didn't realize that it would actually get perpetuated, and we would have to plan better still. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So then, it'd be really cool to climb up those trees and whatnot, but I don't feel like that's realistic for us, and those kind of look like thorn vines up there, so that doesn't seem realistic for us right now. So I'm thinking probably start back down here and we climb where we see all the luggage over there. And then we kind of make our way up at that point. Yeah. All right. Time to begin our descent. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. I hadn't taken injury until that point. Okay, I don't know what the Bugle of Friendship does, but it does not seem to be working anymore. This is slightly tricky. Okay, the rain just now stopped. Neat. Shimmy down. Yeah, we got ourselves another big luggage. Granola bar, nifty. We do need that. Antidote. Unfortunately, I believe we'll probably be needing that. Can I, how do I move things? Okay. So I can stash that antidote. Adds a little bit more weight to me, but I can work with that. Why would you give me this? What does this even do? I feel like it serves a purpose. Okay, well, we immediately have our answer about the thorns. Damn, that is a lot of thorns we're gonna have to be dodging here. Alright. There's no little luggage over there. Probably worth our time to investigate. More rope. Does it just add to our current rope? It does not. Well, okay, that does make this a slightly trickier prospect. So we need to basically dodge any area that has the thorn vines. Okay, we can kind of slide in here. I could find some bandages, that'd be awesome. Oh, hello. And goodbye, I guess. Okay, so if there's no thorns on it, we have an extra means of transportation by using the vines. That's pretty cool. Wait till the rain stops. Okay, it mostly stops. We're gonna have to use a little bit of our energy bar here. So, maybe a lesser known fact about me. I did actually do the whole scouting thing. I made it all the way to the rank of Eagle Scout. But also, different side note, but personal. Oh my god, what just happened? Fuck. Put the backpack down. Please get the antidote out. What the fuck was even that? Alright, we're eating some of this bastard. Oh. Nope, we just threw that one. Alright, that one wasn't ripe either. Neat. But yeah, as I was saying, I did make it all the way to the rank of Eagle Scout, but I never did any of the rock climbing stuff myself. Oh, okay. First aid, we can definitely make use of that. Another hydrate. Alright. We are climbing. We do need to, you know... A chain launcher. Hello? We do need to keep ourselves hydrated for the climb. For sure. Ooh, another sports drink. Alright, cool. Get that energy bar back. Get a little bit more of a nom going. I don't want to waste chain launcher yet, so it's probably gonna go over here into the backpack. What am I getting ticked by with the poison? I don't even know anymore. Okay. If we can kind of edge along this pathway over here. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Alright. Not that kind of edge. Ma'am. And... oh my god. Is our poison just getting worse over time? I think that's what the case is. Right. I hate to use it this early, considering we just got it in the damn backpack, but I think we're going to have to use that chain shot here. Across the gap. Toss it down here so it doesn't roll down the hill. Okay, we took a little bit more poison from that. Okay, but the functionality of the chain shot, pretty cool. Now we just have to hope one of these big luggages has some antidote in it or something. Oh, antidote. I see you. Gimme. Let me off the bush. Am I being poisoned just by being on this mountain? Is that what's happening? I'm just not sure anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm just being poisoned by being on this mountain. Why do I need a blowgun? Are there enemies I need to be aware of? What the heck? I guess that's technically the natural evolution of all this horseshit, but nonetheless, what the heck? A rocktopus potentially? Hell, maybe. I don't want to eat the scorchberry, but the mouth burny effect goes away eventually. The hunger does not. Octorok. Yeah, I think that's what they were called in Zelda. Alright, and come on, set the thing. Okay, no, wait till the rain clears and then we'll climb. Okay. Hopefully we still have enough energy to get up here. Oh no, we do not. Oh no. Well, crap. Okay, we're, Oh, there's a fucking tick on me! That's what... Oh my god. That is what was literally taking my fucking energy bar, health, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's... Blah. I hate that. I hate that. Okay, we're gonna have to find a different fucking route, though, because this is not gonna work anymore. I am not gonna think too hard about what just occurred. I'm just not. Okay. That's gonna be a real long shot, but maybe if I can get to that vine and shimmy up it fast enough. Then we can make some progress. Yeah, now that I mysteriously don't have a fucking tick attached to my leg anymore, my poison is slowly going away. That's crazy. Okay, can we move forward? Away? Anything? Okay. Oh, this might be a little dicey. Oh, get up there. Shit! Oh no. Nope. Nope. We are quite dead. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I got myself a new hat, though, so there's that. Oh, 2 new hats. Alright, well, let's try that again. But with a cooler hat. Okay, yeah, we can't go up in difficulty quite yet. Alright, let's see what we got. Sure, energy drink. Alright, we'll save that granola bar. Bugle, flare, lantern. There is probably definitely a trophy for, like, taking Bing Bong all the way up to the peak. Oh, that is a jellyfish. Let's not tread on that. Okay, what are you? Okay, that's just a giant clam. Well, here we are again, and it's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Okay. Go ahead and munch one of these. I think our ascent will be a little bit faster this time, theoretically. You know, if I can ever get off this set of rocks. Alright, what have we got? Okay. Definitely need that. Go ahead and consume another berry so I can have that just in my inventory ready to go. I highly doubt that these are the same every time. But I mean, this part kind of looks familiar. Okay, no, yeah, this part looks very familiar. Maybe it's works off of a seed system of some variety. I don't know. Okay. Let's try that again. I hate to do that with us so relatively near where we're needing to go, but we're here. Okay, yeah, we're moving a little bit faster this time around, I feel like. At least moving with a little bit more confidence, anyhow. Okay, you know what? Give me a minute or two. I'm gonna like find us some music or something because this is very very quiet like this. So hang tight. Believe y'all are about to go into some ads. I'll try and find some music while we're working on that. Let's see. Now what? Let me make sure that the audio is not going to be picked up by the VOD. Okay, it shouldn't be. Good, good, good. Okay. I can work with that. Good job, Sari. Okay, so let it run with this. If that ends up being a little too loud or a little too quiet, just let me know. And welcome back from the ad mines, y'all. We've got a little bit of music to go along with our climbing now, so hopefully y'all enjoy that. It's better than the complete silence of me humming and hawing through how I'm planning to ascend here. Oh, can we? No. Shit. Okay. Okay. Nope, 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 no. Don't you. Don't. No. Don't. No. Okay. We'll eat our granola bar. Get a little bit of emergency energy back. So, chat, how are y'all doing tonight? Okay, hold on, hold on. There we are. I think then along in here, kind of shimmied up. Right about here-ish. Okay. Doing all right, doing all right. Again, you may or may not have heard it, but if the music is too loud or too low, please let me know. We're getting there. We're getting back to at least the second area-ish. Ooh, we are sitting pretty now. Look at us. Then we should be able to wander on around this way a little bit more. There we are. That should put us pretty much at the peak. More or less. What do we got here? A rope cannon. Hello? Y'all just making shit up now. The fuck is an anti-rope spool? Okay, I'm not leaving that. We're loading up a little heavy this time around, but I think it's gonna be worth it. All right, on to our next challenge. Okay. It might be a little bit riskier, but I feel like we can maybe take a path along in there, because those vines don't seem to have the thorns on them. And then I think maybe use some of these little outcroppings and whatnot to get up in there. And then we just kind of do our best to avoid all the nasty vines up there. That's going to be at least my initial plan. did see a big luggage over here. Trail mix, we are eating that immediately. Bandages we don't need quite yet. Alright, we're going through some medium grass here, so we might pick up a fucking tick or something. I'm thinking perhaps there are no safe vines other than these really thin ones, because I know that these did not have thorns on them when we were viewing them from higher up. Okay. Wait for the rain. Shimmy, climb, do whatever we gotta do. I don't even see what's in the luggage. Hello? Can I get... Okay, so yeah, they're... Oh, okay. Big lollipop. Temporarily, I'm pretty sure it gives us infinite stamina, but then we also have a little bit of a sugar crash. Really want that other rope cannon thing out of there, but I guess the big lollipop's the only thing we can get out. Oh, okay. So if we walk around with it too long in our hands, it will just like kind of drop. Again, we'll wait for the rain to slack off for a second. Then we'll probably eat this thing and run. Well, we can... Oh, Lord. Well, we can still take all sorts of damage. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay, how about we use our big fancy first aid kit? That was a little dumb on my part. Oh well. We fucked around, we found out. That's how that went. Like, I don't even know if it's actually harder to climb while it's raining. I just have such a fucking trauma from Breath of the Wild and doing that it makes me not want to do it. Definitely not looking like the cleanest ascent here, but we're going to do our best. Is there just a way we can, like, look through our backpack without having to take it off every time? That'd be awesome. so I can't shoot this thing super far up, but it will let me aim it that far. So let's see what it allows us to do. Okay, that's not quite as useful as I was hoping for, but now we know. Go ahead and set that guy right there. Still, no, that's not going to help us still. I wonder if we can use, like, the chain shot from here. I don't think we can use it while we're hanging. Wait, what about... I need to know. I need to know what the fuck this anti-rope shit does. It's okay, so do we just like anchor here and then it goes up? Okay, now I'm not understanding something. Oh, okay, that makes slightly more sense. Damn, how much of this do I have? I guess that's the maximum right there. Okay. Weird, but okay. Alright, well, you know, at least we're learning what all this stuff does. And that has, in turn, put us next to another piece of luggage. Hopefully one that has some food in it. Alright, no food, but we do have a sports drink. It's not going to be any easier to ascend from right there, so let's go over here. Okay, weird spot. I'm not really actually standing on anything, but we're making it work. Okay, does it actually service any good purpose to go back over there? Does it really seem like it does? gonna have to find something to eat. Because our hunger meter is quickly growing. Hopefully that's not anything that we need to worry about right there. Of fucking course it is. Backpack, please save me. Okay. Might be a tad risky, but we can try using chain shot to get over to that. So I don't feel like we're going to have enough total energy right now to be able to do it. Then again, this one does have a pretty fucking long reach, so maybe we just shoot up there. Yep, that'll work for me. If I could get away from the wall. There we go. It's still going to be real close. Okay, are y'all more poison sacks? I think you probably are. Technically, we can also use this... Oh, hello? Can I please climb this fucking tree? No, apparently no, I cannot. Oh my god. Oh, we're in a bit of a bind. Oh, can we? No. Oh god. No. We don't want to fall down there. That's a bad idea. Okay, we might be able to go along here. And potentially climb up this area. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, Nessie, I do appreciate that notion, but I don't friend people on Discord out the gate. If you do enjoy my streams, though, can't advise that you follow, and then we can work that from there. I don't want to, but I think we're gonna have to go over area with all these thorny vines and whatnot. This is not a great area for sure. Fuck's sake. I am probably gonna die to that this time. Oh, if you just move out of the poison cloud, you're okay. Great. I think my guy is just kind of crawling around a little bit, trying to make it now. I don't think he's doing too hot at this stage. I'm not climbing anywhere with that. Oh no, I think he's passing out. He just kind of chucked the entire backpack. Yeah, this is probably the end for our old boy here. Oh, yep. There we go. There we go. Nope. That's all she wrote for round 2. What do you mean, new hat? Toxicology badge. Okay. What new hat did we acquire there exactly? It just looked like teeth. Yeah, we acquired essentially just vampire fangs. All right, come on. I know we could do better. We've at least learned more. Pirate's compass. Is it literally just a compass with... Is it literally just a compass with a pirate hat on it, or does it actually have a different purpose to the regular compass? Whatever. I guess we'll see. Let me... turn that down just a hair. We will hit up these berry bushes. Do the yellow ones poisonous? No, the yellow ones just look like they give us energy, which I can definitely work with. Okay, so it seems like the stages themselves are relatively the same each time, but the objects in them are a lot more randomized. Again, why do we have a blowgun? What are we fighting on this mountain? I'm gonna make a perhaps bold assumption that maybe the pirate compass is pointing us to a treasure. Oh, is it actually pointing us to the nearest luggage? I think it is. It's actually surprisingly handy. Okay. Little trail mix. Go ahead and nom that up. Alright. Hop up here, get this one as well. Oh, that is literally just a one-time use thing. Huh. We'll go ahead and throw the snack mix into the backpack, and we'll hold on to the pitten. Pitten? I've never actually learned how you say that. Then again, I really don't go climbing, so never really been a reason for me to learn. I would question the safety of these little bridges that have been hung without any real thought to them. That seems like a little bit of a trap. Right, we're moving sideways, a little bit up. Thinking we could probably get some fruit out of that tree over there. Let's eat. Do we have to toss it down? Do we have to throw it down to crack it? Yep, okay. That makes sense. I can live with that logic. we're definitely taking a little bit of a different route than what we did the past couple times, so at least some different scenery. Now that does not seem very hospitable to our climb, so I guess we're moving back on over this direction. Alright, and shimmy some more. Could you please just stand on the tiny ledge? Just for a minute? Apparently not. That is too much to ask. I feel like we almost took that detour for basically no reason. Alright, I think we're back at our regular route now. Yeah, we're making our way up. We're gonna have to figure out something a little bit smarter as far as a route and, I guess, inventory management for the tropics, though. That seems to be what's catching us. Alright, yep. Looking good. I think we're being a little bit more direct this time, it seems. Okay, well, we got the big luggage here. I think if this is our regular route, then we just have to go further west and we're good. I will save the thick mints for a little bit later. Yep. There we are. There we are. And once again, we are on up here. What we got? Got some airline food. Should probably put that in the backpack. Put the marshmallow in the backpack. I'll be damned, I can. Alright. What we got over here for our mystic item? Pandora's lunchbox. Oh, that's not foreboding at all. Alright, let's light it up. Shock of shocks, we're moving on into the tropics. Alright, this time around we've got more food, for sure. We have a lot less in terms of mobility options. So I think we're going to go back to the original idea of ascending somewhere near that waterfall. Oh god! No. Well, I didn't want to use the first aid kit that fucking fast, but you know, here we are. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, that entire thing was very handy. It was basically all the items we really needed. You get the fuck out of here, green crispberry. I was hoping you were at least a yellow one. Get some more energy. Ooh, okay. Look at that energy bar. That is great stuff. Alright, I think we're being actively discouraged from going over there. Just hazarding a guess. Okay, can't quite grab that rope from here. Yeah, that's less exciting than I was hoping for. That leads just straight up into a poison vine. Okay. We can get down to one of those other vines. Namely, I think this one right here. Puts us in a pretty good spot. Unfortunately, that used up most of our extra energy bar, but we got some progress in right there. Okay. I think we do a little run and jump. Again, gonna use some more energy bar, but kind of worth it. Alright, we don't need another hit yet, but the rope cannon we can definitely make use use of. Shit. Shit. Okay. We slipped and it dropped. But I guess that's kind of okay because we need to come down here anyhow and look at what we got available to us. Okay. We are a little hungry. I'm gonna see. Oh my word, why? Try two? Okay, I guess that one works a little bit better. Jeez. I mean, that on point, for sure. That's the kind of effect that I would expect Pandora's lunchbox to have. Okay, energy drink is no-go, but we're not actually hungry anymore, so I guess that's alright. Not hurting, so we don't really need that piece either with bandages. I am going to have to put this thing in our damn backpack, though. Or at least in one of the item slots. Now, what kind of damage can we realistically do over here? Maybe we get on this little section right here. Then we use that rope cannon to get further up. Like about there-ish? Come on, yep, rope. Oh, no, shit. Shit. Alright, well, all things considered, just busting our ass, that's not too awful. But that also says that's not a great path, so let's mosey on this way, shall we? Oh, no! Okay, nope. I'm actually for real dead now. Okay, well. Don't go near any of the weird fruit-looking things on the ground. That's what I've learned there. Okay, before I start this next round, I think I'm gonna get up and walk around for a minute. But I will be back very shortly. So hang tight for me. Alright, and we will be right. Alright. My apologies for the extended break, but we are back now. Only for you guys to immediately be launched into the ad mines. Unfortunate. But you're not missing terribly much, since it'll just be me going up the shore climb again. And that tropics one is where I seem to hit a little bit of a stumbling block. Okay, do we have anything kind of special this time? No, doesn't really look that way. Oh well. Welcome in, by the way. Val, I see you out there. Alright, are these? Yep, those are green, so we don't need those. Pick a couple of them berries and get to moving. And welcome back from the ads. If you're just now joining back, I can ascend the shore climb pretty easily, but I think it's kind of built to be that way. The tropics, however, has tripped me up a few times now. First time through was really because I ran out of food, which was unfortunate. And then the second time is that we just kind of ran out of options, and then I made some dumb decisions. So I'm not too worried about this stage. Except for maybe trying to rush it too much. Because I have a rather terrible habit of when I do try to rush things because I'm getting overconfident, that's when it comes back to bite me in the ass very quickly. Okay, we can... Oh, almost slid too far, shit. Go ahead and eat this berry just to stave off the hunger. Alright, let's get back up here now. Alright, we can get on this little wooden bridge. Then cross over that one. Which puts us back on the sort of main path. Alright. There we go. Now we can trot right on over. Okay, we got ourselves some rope. Just to keep our hands free, we'll go ahead and eat the berry and then put the rope in that slot. We don't need more rope still. I mean, we probably actually do, but not right now. Yep, spooky fog and such. Okay. We'll just climb up a little bit right here. Move along these slopes. Neat. Alright, move along the side here. Rest for a second. Keep climbing. I think we can probably make that. Yeah, that wasn't too terribly far off. Then maybe this one over here. Beautiful. And then this is this kind of easy ascent right up to the end of this first stage. We need to angle ourselves more up and to the left. Did we go too far left? No, we didn't go too far left. I don't think we've ever, like, gone this far left, technically, this early. This should basically put us at the top, though. Yeah. Just right up there, where the smoke is at. That's where we're headed. Alright, good deal. Go ahead and eat a little bit. What we got here? Got some airline food. Neat. Got this marshmallow that I'm also gonna eat. And find out what our mystic item is here. Ooh, the anti-rope. Okay. In such case, we will put the regular rope in the backpack. Keep the anti-rope in one of the easy access slots. Other than that, onward to day 2. Oh, my apologies, hit the mic there. See, here's the problem though. Here's my issue that I keep running into. There's no good path to start up here. Like I talked about it last time, and I ended up still trying to go up near the waterfall. That really didn't pan out because there's not enough places to rest when you're trying to ascend the side of that rock right there. So I think maybe this time our plan should be to go past this big tree that we see here at the base and kind of finagle our way up from there. I don't really have as good a climbing plan as I did with the first area, but you know, we'll see what we can do. Shimmy down this rock. Alright, these green are... those are green ones. Oh, those are some red ones over there, though. We'll definitely make use of those here in a second. Hold on. We'll go ahead and eat that anyways. Not used one of the energy drinks yet. Okay, so you move faster in general. Yeah, but then we have the sugar crash. Gotcha. See, here's the curious little tidbit I'm not under. Those little bulbs that you kind of see out there in the distance hanging on the side of those cliffs, those explode and launch you. So I wonder if there's some crazy ass way that people have found to like use those to launch themselves upward. Why are those fucking bananas blue? What are we doing here? Blueberry Nana. Okay. Wait, do you slip on the banana peel? Oh my god, you slip on the banana peel. Oh, that's kind of glorious. Alright. So we're going to attempt what I said. Kind of make our way back to this big tree and then start climbing from behind it. Damn it to hell, I didn't even see that one. Or that one. Ow. Get me away from this horse shit. I don't know how I'm regaining energy right here, but okay. In the first aid kit, cure poison. It sure as fuck can. How about that? Okay. Well, that was not ideal, but it kind of put us over here towards another big suitcase, which might not hurt for us to investigate. There's another smaller one over there, too. Okay. Flare, trail mix. Trail mix I will go ahead and have. Granola bar to restore our energy. Fuck yes. A replacement first aid kit. Nifty. Alright. This is where we're going to begin our ascent. I think. I guess we'll rapidly figure that out. Maybe like somewhere along in there. We just gotta be sure to avoid those exploding fruits. Okay, so far so good. Just gotta stay away from those fuckers. What is that one? Why is it glowing lime green? You know what? I probably don't want to know the answer to that. Okay. Seems like there's maybe a tiny bit of a trail we can follow up the side of the cliff there. Ooh. Please do not toss me down there. Suitcase. The granola bar for our energy level. Hell yeah. Oh, fucker. Okay, so plants with like the purple foliage, still poisonous. Surprise, surprise, I know. Now the tricky bit. There's a whole big expanse of possible areas for us to climb there. There also seems to be a little bit of a path kind of pointing over to the left. I'm more tempted to try over here to the left first. I think we can maybe make it to that bump right there pretty easily. Alright, alright. That's definitely progress. Come on, put us up. Yeah, there we are. All right. Can we leverage and get up here? Ooh, it might be a little close. It doesn't feel like there's much of a spa. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Damn it. Shit, guys. Can I climb the grate? Oh my god, it actually is letting me climb the grate. It's kind of hilarious. No, 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 no. I need to do this now. Y'all have piqued my interest. Y'all are not keeping me out now. Go on. Climb, my boy, climb. Okay, well, there's apparently nothing over there anyhow, so... Suppose we can move on. Alright, we got some rope. Alright, we got some rope. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, this first stage, I'm not too awful worried about it anymore. Alright, so what are we getting out of this first luggage here? All of a flare. I believe we'll be needing that. Take a little trot up the hill here. We trot over here and get these two luggage. Yep, scramble up. You got this. More rope. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Make our way up to this little hanging bridge. Beautiful. Eat up those berries as we're going by. Save off the hunger a little bit more. Okay, we lunged a couple times by accident trying to get up there. Oh shit! Welcome in, Retro. Hey there, Fel. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, hello, hello everyone. Welcome into the Manticore's Den. If you're not familiar with me already, my name is Crypto_Manticore, the guardian beast of the ruined city. I used to be an archaeologist about 100-odd years ago, but touched the wrong artifact, and, well, things went a little sideways back then, but I'm here now, catching up on modern life through gaming. Welcome to the Den, we're glad to have you. Oh my god, my character is sliding. Why is he sliding? Let's move away from the urchin a little bit. Oh. We broke through your firewall. This is not a drill. Surrender your rams, your file. Hi, Retro. How you doing? What were you up to this evening? We're out here just doing a little bit of climbing and peak. It's not too bad getting through the first level, but the second one seems to have me a little bit stumped. I was playing Hollow Knight, so it made perfect sense to raid your Metroidvania look itself. Oh, well, thank you. I was looking into this game earlier, so I'm super curious. Well, it's very fun. It's one of those that's mechanically simple, but the devil is in the details. There is a certain element of RNG to it as far as like what items you can find to help you in your climb. But yeah, this is just the little tutorial-esque stage. Is we got down to the beach, we crashed there, and this is the first peak that we need to reach. Yeah, it's a little bit roguish. I wouldn't say that's like its main thing. It's a whole lot of like careful plotting of like where you're going to ascend. It is very cute though. I will give it that. Gone pretty far over this way. I think we can No, not from here. We need to move further up vertically. There's not any good spots for us to start moving across right there. And as you can see down here in the corner, your energy bar is kind of set by a number of factors. Like there's a little bit of weight that I'm carrying, but I'm starting to get hungry, so I found some trail mix earlier. If I take that, it gives me a little bit of an extra energy bar and gets rid of that hunger debuff. And of course it is multiplayer. I'm playing it by myself. Because there was some talk of doing a collab, but people got stuff going on, and I don't blame them for that. Alright, I think if we scooch on over here, we can probably hop up on this little bridge. Co-op apparently looks fairly similar, but you have more mechanics to like help each other up the cliffs and whatnot. Like if your energy levels are a little bit different, somebody can go maybe a little bit further up and lower a rope, so somebody who is a little bit more tired or something can get up the wall easier. But we're just about at the peak for this one. But then we'll be moving on to day 2, which starts in a tropical area, and that's the one that has had me a little confounded, if you will. Because not only does it start raining while you're there. Hey, Fel. Have a good lurk. I do appreciate it. There's a lot more, like, poison. The first time around, I about got done in just by ticks. Because they literally tick at your health with poison. And of course, you find pieces of luggage like this as you're in the midst of your climb. Got some antidote that'll do us good for next round. Lantern. I have not really needed a lantern as of yet. That might be more like for other people to be able to find you. Or something to that effect. Oh, okay, let's give it a second to recharge that health bar. I'm assuming the goal for getting to the next level is to get to the top, but the way is really challenges. You would be correct. I thought, in my naivete, that getting to the peak up here was like the tutorial level. Like, once I got there, that was it. No, in fact. And I'll show you why that's the case here in a second. You'll notice that there's a mysterious sort of, fog wall that is impeding us from looking any further in that direction. No, 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 no. You are not allowed to go anywhere. Alright, this is kind of like the base camp once we reach to the top. We get one mystic item. Anti-rope cannon. Fascinating. Okay, well, if that's the case... and you do have a backpack that you can put items in. Already got some rope in here. But obviously, I don't need that quite as much. I'm taking the anti-rope cannon. And behold... Now, we make it to the first peak. We camp. And then suddenly, day 2, we see that there is a higher peak still. I don't know how many of these are in a row, but, you know, that's where we're at. Alright, let's scramble down here while it's raining. It'll be a little bit easier to slide down these walls while that's the case. And if you fall too far, you will take an injury. But if you fall excessively far, you will die. Ooh, dang it. Okay. Okay. Do need to probably... Okay, I'll put the Titan in the backpack, whatever it's called. Put the antidote in there too. That's pretty light backpack comparatively speaking. And I'll just carry the regular rope cannon. And we can scavenge items as well, so like... Ta-da, we ate some berries, we got rid of some hunger meter, etc. Okay, last time around, I seem to have a little bit more success starting over on the right with our ascent. I might try to replicate that again. And this time around, because it is a new level with new hazards, these thorny vines that you see everywhere, they're poisonous. And those right there, the knobbly fruit-looking things on the ground, those explode into poison. That particular one. There's another one that I can't point out right now because it's raining, but is a mostly like yellowish fruit fungus thing that will just launch us away from wherever we're at, which is a little problematic if you're high up. Ask me how I know. Damn it! To hell! Get up. Get up. Alright, and the explorer's luggage is usually pretty good. Energy drinks. Why the fuck? We don't need those. Breath of the Wild didn't know one any favors. You are correct 100%. Okay, a little sports drink. Give us some energy bar back. Good deal. And this is why we saved this bottle of antidote. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Yeah, the little intermediate bits of rain really fuck you up. So it's honestly a lot smarter to just wait for the sudden showers to end. And luckily they don't usually last more than about 15, 20-ish seconds. So you're not waiting here forever. See? Oh, fuck. Yeah, and there's passive poison shit on this island tropic level too with these plants that have the purple foliage. I can deal with that a lot better than the explosive one though. Almost looks like there's a little cave thing back in here. There is. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, and I think we've managed to reach one of the big trees. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Another granola bar. Yeah, see, those little yellow and green fruits over there, they'll fuck you up. They will launch your ass with zero hesitation. And we just got the arborist badge for reaching the top of a really big tree. So that's kind of cute. Speaking of Zelda, this level has some Wind Waker Skyward Sword aesthetics. You are definitely not wrong. Okay. The thorn vines are kind of what make this a tricky prospect, but I think if we can get over there, we can relatively keep on climbing. Okay, pause here for a second. Okay. Oh, piece of luggage. Hell yeah. What have you got? What have you got for us? Okay, sports drink for some more energy. A little bit of trail mix. I can deal with that. Oh, what the fuck? The hell? You tick. Oh. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. These little shits right here, they'll latch onto the back of your leg, and you won't see them until you fucking look down. And we're about to just yeet this motherfucker. That about killed me last go around. Okay. Let's jump over here. Shimmy up right about here. Okay, we're doing pretty good now. Took a little while, but we more or less figured it out. Right, now, can we get a little... If we can get a little bit less rain for a second, I might be able to pick the next route up. Okay. I mean, maybe just directly behind the waterfall. It seems like there's more splits in the rock there. Plus, I don't think it's really going to allow us any further over on that side since it's foggy. There we go. Oh, hell no, you son of a bitch. Oh, I about stepped on that damn thing without even seeing it. Okay. Alright, how can we... No, 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 don't push me off. Gonna use a little bit of our energy bar here. Okay. Can we... Is there a place for us to get on top of this? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we're gonna have to push over to the west or to the left over there, though. A little bit much of an overhang on this side for us to be able to deal with. I think we're doing it. Alright, let's see about a vantage point here. Yeah, I'm not wild about it, but I think we're going to have to use some of our climbing gear right here. So, the rope cannon, fired at a point, it lowers a rope. So I can do it like maybe right there. Okay, yeah, that's doable. And then if we do the same with the anti-rope cannon, that should put us pretty decently on up there. Alright, and before we move on, grab another python and a spool of rope, because why not? Okay, how about we just slide back down here? Since it decided to start raining while we were trying to climb. I know I was relatively near the top, but I don't want to use my energy bar too much. Okay. Okay. I think we're getting kind of near the top on this one. Hop up. There we go. Just a pity we do not have any more food at this stage. So hopefully whatever luggage we find at the top is, you know, at least a little bit more lean towards food stuffs. Okay, come on. Stop the rain. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Use our other piping. Somebody at some point is going to come along and actually correct me on how that's pronounced. I feel like. By Jove, I think we've just about done it. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. It's looking good. Do we have a little bit of an easier slope over here? Okay, a little bit of one. Ah, there we go. Alright, what mystic item do we have this time? Fairy lantern. Huh. I mean, it's neat, but it doesn't really serve a purpose for us, I don't think. I mean, I guess I can hang on to it either way. Okay, bandages. We haven't had a need for them so far, but that could change very quickly. Alright. What new and heinous fuckery are we facing now? Alpine. Alright. So now we have to deal with probably cold as well. I don't even know how to begin approaching that one. I do know that we probably need to find some more foodstuffs before we start heading up. Okay, I see a big luggage down there to the left. Oh, yep, cold damage. How about that? And it is not subtle either. Oh my word. Oh, I'm about to freeze to death. Holy shit. Okay, maybe the fairy lantern is a lot more useful than I originally believed. Just for the purposes of maybe keeping us warm-esque. Oh, you dick waffles. They spawned a piece of luggage outside the bounds. Make me come over here. That's so fucking dirty. Oh, that's dirty. It is. It is rude. It's very, very rude. And I don't know how I'm supposed to defend against this fucking blizzard cold. This lantern will not last forever. Yeah, it's already exhausted. I have no way of doing anything with that. Okay, there's a piece of luggage there. I think there might be like some sap or something on that tree. Please be food. Okay, no food, but there is a heat pack, which I will take. I don't think this is really going to do anything for us. Yeah, no, okay. I'm just going to hang on to this, like just carry it around in my hands for the moment, because we're probably about to get hit by another little blizzard. Do not need an energy drink. I'm heading for that orange explorer's pack and really hoping. Oh, hold on. Haha! Fuck you, Blizzard. Apparently, if you find like a dip in the surroundings enough that you're kind of out of it, out of the way that it's blowing, you're safe from it. Oh my god, yes. Give me these fucking scout cookies, holy shit. And if you're curious what the big lollipop does, it gives you basically unlimited stamina for a very short amount of time. But then also gives you a really big sugar crash, so you're very, very much wanting to fall asleep. Heat pack. Granola bar. We're already kind of maxed out, but whatever. We're not coming back here anyway, so... Okay, so there's 2 more pieces of luggage up there that we can relatively pick up. Really hoping they have food in them. Hydrate and a stretch. I got you. We're not getting caught full on by that. Because I figured out that I can crouch and still be okay. Alright. 1 hydration. one stretch. Uh-oh. Good stuff. Okay. No. Get up there. There are luggage things that we need to poke around in. Okay, trail mix. Rope cannon. And a first aid kit. Alright, trail mix, unfortunately, we need to go ahead and eat. Rope cannon. We'll just go ahead and take that with us. Oh, that's handy. We're already in a position where we're blocked from the blizzard. Come on. Come on. Up the hill. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Alright, I'm... to rearrange things again. Hold on. Okay, I don't think that we'll necessarily need the antidote around here. Could be entirely mistaken by that. Oh, okay, that one's just blowing straight from behind us, which is really gonna suck whenever we need to start climbing. Again, I guess technically speaking, I really should have saved those cookies, because those had 4 uses on them. Yeah, this whole blizzard mechanic, certainly not ideal. But I do like the amount of variation that they're doing as far as obstacles you need to contend with. Quite frankly, I think I would take the occasional blizzard over the omnipresent bullshit of poison everywhere like in the tropics level. I think I see some fruit on these trees over here. Orange winterberry, okay. Now this one I'm just gonna eat. Okay, good. Now though, need some kind of... I'm gonna have to dump off some of this rope. I guess probably the bandages. Actually, you know what? No. I'll keep that rope. Feel better about that. Though we will eat another one before we leave. And from here, we're just fucking making it up as we go, because I got no idea how to start this ascent. I don't think that that leads back up and out anywhere, so I think we're going to have to go along. Go along further to the right after this blizzard gets over and done with. I think this is probably going to be the smart move. Because we would not have been able to make that up under normal circumstances. I'm betting we probably should not touch that blue ice. Seems like that's probably going to go over badly. But I think we do need to head in that direction. There seems to be a little bit of a path we can maybe follow. We're going to have to shimmy down a little bit first, though. Now, we're kind of inside, so I think if we cross up in here, oh, hello, what is this? What are you? Do I need to be concerned about you? Probably should be. There's no label for me to pick that, so... After that blizzard, we'll run up this and kind of jump and cross over. And then it looks like there's a little bit of a path. I know I keep repeating myself on that, but I need to keep... Okay, that is a lot further of a jump than I thought. I need to keep repeating that to myself so I stay on track. Okay. No. Let's regain the rest of the stamina bar first. Okay. I feel like for... Oh. No. Nope. I feel like at least for a short bit we have some viable climbing space. Had to use a little bit of our energy bar there, but that's okay. hide out from another lizard. Okay. Cross over up here. I think we can ascend a little bit more here. Alright, where's the last spot we can relatively stand? Here? It's gonna be real close, even with our energy bar. Come on, let me grab it. Nope, nope, we're... Fuck! We are quite dead. Quite very dead. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh, okay. We got 3 new cosmetic items, though. Okay, let's have a look at them. Alright, I'm still pretty partial to the wizard hat, so we're not changing that up. Dead but fashionable, exactly. I don't know why I didn't see these earlier. That's absolutely what we're going to go with for that. Okay. I think we have time for probably one more attempt. But yeah. Here's where it all starts. Bing Bong Airlines. They even have like a little practice wall for you. These avatars have the same energy as Boldy from Jimmy Neutron. I didn't watch Jimmy Neutron all that much, but I will definitely take your word for it. Hey Omar, how you doing? Welcome in. We're doing a little bit of climbing today. And a little bit of dying, but we don't talk about that part. Just jump along these rocks. We're making sure that gravity is consistent across all areas of this mysterious island. It's just a public service that, you know, we provide. Again, this first stage, not super concerned about it. Already have a relatively consistent pattern of how to get up this one without too much issue. It's when we get back to the tropical area that I am not as enthused. Alright. Shimmy on over here till we can get that other luggage. What do you got for us? A blowgun and a rope cannon. I like how you can just find random luggage everywhere, right? I want to say that maybe the blowgun, you can like pop the explosive fruit in the tropical level with that. But it's literally just a one-use item. So it really doesn't make a whole ton of sense to keep that one. Leftovers from previous explorers. I mean, in the case of like the orange luggage, it literally says explorer's luggage. So you can probably plug that in right there, and it makes perfect sense. Is the sound level of everything alright for y'all? I know I ask that like every stream, but I want it to be a comfortable listening experience for everyone. Good for you? Okay. The music is lovely. I thought so myself. You know, this game didn't seem to provide like a whole lot of music other than the sort of ominous, hey, this is the next level thing, so I thought maybe something just a little light in the background would be nice. Yep. Once we've reached this stage, it's pretty much a done deal that we're getting to the top. So yeah, the stages themselves, the map doesn't change, but the items do take a roguelike quality in that they're randomized. And not only are different items available, it's, their locations can be very different as well. ourselves a big luggage. Ooh, yeah, we got food and we got a first aid kit. Plonk that down right there. Bandages, we're moving into the backpack. First aid kit, you 2. Cookies, they need to stay in a primary quick access. Come on, get up there. There we go. And ta-da, we're pretty much at the top right here. Okay. Well, that was the happy fun part. What's our mystic item over here? Pandora's... Oh, hell no. I've done the Pandora's lunchbox thing. No thank you. I'm good. Like playing Russian roulette. Okay. Here we are again. Always such a pleasure. This place has tried to kill me more than twice. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, chuck those down there. So maybe find them on the way up. Grab the... So hey, remember that first aid kit? That it's a good thing we picked up. Another Python. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that too. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we got some of these yellow berries that give us the energy. And maxed out our energy bar. I do see an Orange Explorer's case up there and another big luggage. So we'll head for that first. Need to cross over here. Avoid getting tagged by these big-ass vines that poison us. what we got? Bandages, energy drink. Not the most beneficial to us. Oh, chain launcher, my beloved. Oh, we have been blessed. And I will show you what I mean by that here shortly. If you're familiar with the concept of a hook shot, though, it's relatively the same, except it doesn't pull us across automatically. Okay, please stop raining. Thank you. Hey, you know what? We'll take this vine up. Okay, and there is invisible barrier there, but we have another piece of luggage we can investigate. Okay, a little bit of trail mix. We'll go ahead and snack on that. Yeah, get up there. I don't want to waste too much of that energy bar. Okay. Yeah, we needed to cross over here, then go basically up the waterfall, then up to the left. I forgot about this. Yeah, we have another piece of luggage we can check out. Okay. Yep. Sports drink to top off the energy. I don't think we'll get too much more poison at this stage, but it's not going to hurt us to actually have it. Okay, I might have to use one of our pythons to get up this. No. We're close enough. There we go. Has the map reset happened for the week? I believe when I came in here, it said it was about 18 hours away. So I don't think it's happened quite yet. Also, hey, how you doing, Mag? I managed to get up to, like, the Tundra map that I saw you and Bumby on. And, that's the furthest I've been so far. Kind of hooked on this game, but I crashed out at the Tundra map. I kind of get it. Like, I was able to relatively get to the bottom of that, but... Oh. I started getting, I'm gonna say, like a quarter of the way up, and then it was just, I had no idea where else to go from there. Wish I could join you in the climb, but I am, alas, away from my house for the weekend. Ah, that is unfortunate. But I do appreciate the notion. I think we're gonna have to use another one. We might actually have to use the pipe this time. Yep, go ahead and set that guy there. Get up there, get up there. Huzzah. Low-key for a game that gives me a rank headache, I enjoy it way too much. I mean, as long as you're having fun, that's kind of the point. It is pretty unfortunate that gives you a headache. But if you're having fun with it and having fun with your friends playing it, that's a win. At this point, what doesn't give me a headache? Ah, also unfortunate. Yeah, I believe this is where we're going to use our chain shot. I'm not fucking around with that climb. The fucking chain shot. Oh yeah, Mag. How'd you like... I don't know if you've ever ran into them. How'd you like the fucking ticks on this level? In the tropics. Yeah, they're ticks. One of them about killed me because I didn't know that it was a thing. I just kept getting, like, more and more poison ticks on my stamina bar, and I was like, what the fuck is happening to me? Am I dying from existing in this level? There, right there! That little shit! You can see it on, if you look down at the leg, and you have to, like, either get somebody else to pick it off, or you just have to, like, spin around really fast and hope you're able to hit the button to grab it. Get your ass up there. No! Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna eat. Rain has stopped. It's a little easier to climb. Get up here. And yeah, if you're just by yourself, you literally have to just spin around fast enough and hope you grab it. Yeah, that's the little fucker that latches onto us. I'm not amused by these. And we're gonna yeet this fucker out into the sun. You missed the explanation because of the ads. Okay. So, if you saw me toss him off the cliff, basically, if you start taking little ticks of poison damage to your stamina bar and you don't know why on this tropics level, you have to look down at your feet. Yeah, you have to look down at your feet, and if there's a tick there, you can kind of see it on the back of your leg. But if you're by yourself, you literally just have to spin your character around while you're hitting the button to interact and hope you grab him. Otherwise, you have to have somebody else take him off of you. And I about died to that the first time I encountered it. Just about at this tropic summit. Yep, there we go. Alright, what's our mysterious item? Anti-rope cannon. Aren't you just lovely souls? Okay, a little bit of trail mix. Won't eat that just yet, but we will guzzle this beverage and consume this marshmallow. Alright, Tundra, here we go. No, Alpine Tundra, what the fuck ever. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I know better than to go for that fucking luggage over there, though, now. Same difference, welcome to Canada. Gotcha. Let's just slide down here. Maybe park our ass right here. Okay, there's some berries and a piece of luggage we can get to up here. Presumably we can get to it anyways. Go ahead and eat this one. Should be about time for another blizzard, it feels like. Damn it, I knew it. Oh, I'm about to freeze to death. Stop, stop. Oh my god. That was so fucking close. was so close. Yeah, bandages. There we go. Shit, I should have let that recharge more. Alright, rope cannon, you're coming with me. Oh, there's an explorer's chest up there. Two explorers luggage check. What the fuck ever? I'm calling them chests. Y'all gonna do some roguelike bullshit to me, I'm just gonna call it whatever I feel like. Oh, nope. Get down in here. Try not to fall in the pit. I love me some thick mints. Yep. Some good thick mints. Okay, let's try to approach this one from the other side. Maybe it's a little bit easier. Okay, the first aid kit, definitely need that. Heat pack and another chain launcher. Yes. I'm excited for the chain launcher, can you tell? Okay, we will chuck the antidote. Keep the heat pack on me in the quick slot. Oh, no. Get down here. Get down here. Out of the blizzard. There was another piece of luggage over there. Yeah, I'm out here in the Alpine there, Bumby. How you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Gaming and you good? Excellent to hear. Alright, another blizzard. Do you want to climb in, homie? This is gonna be my last round, but yeah, if you want to jump in here, you can certainly feel free to do so. Actually, I started it in offline, so I'm not sure if I could even actually invite you, now that I think about it. Okay, we slid a little too far. Yeah, I've been climbing for 4 hours. It's methodical, and there's a little bit of an element of the RNGs to it. Stop. Quit knocking me out of my little freaking hole here. Stop it. Fine, use the eat back, please. We definitely have to climb with you sometime. Well, I can definitely see doing this again in the future. Okay. Let's get along in here. See some more fruit on that tree. Oh, okay. Nope, nope, nope. Blizzard, no. No. Why is my vision, like, red tinted? What is happening? Shelf fungus? What does that do? That's the first time I've encountered that, so if you would be so kind as to enlighten me, I would appreciate it. Throw it at a tall wall. Alright. It's like the pipe in the pool. Gotcha. Let us consume some fruit. Get up there. I think this is roughly where I got to last time, because I feel like I remember a tree and then that fat icicle. Hydrate, I got you. Let me get out of the blizzard first. Hydration achieved. Actually, I think this might be an ideal time to go ahead and use the chain shot. Just to cut out a little bit of our work here. God, I love that thing. Alright, we'll hop off right here for a second. Beautiful. I love the anti-rope spool now that I know it regens. I didn't know that. But I've also only gotten, like, the actual anti-rope spool by itself, I think, one time. get a vantage here. Okay. I'm thinking maybe if I can get in there, kind of climb up this outcropping, come down that one, and then start climbing up there. And kind of zigzag back and forth till we get to the top. Maybe. Is there a passage through here? Of course there's not. Okay. Well, we're gonna take a little burden off of us and go ahead and use one of these fucking rope cannons to get up there, I think. Spot for us to stand there. Okay. That's unfortunate. Alright. Shit. Let's see. Alright, I might have to descend a little bit and start crossing over, like, right there. Shimmy for your life, bud. Shimmy. Oh, okay, yeah, we're hanging out right here for a second. Maybe have ourselves a favorable meal. Thick mints. Right. No. You're not sliding. You just stop that right there. Oh god, no. We fucked up. God. Well, it was a valiant effort. Yep. It was a valiant effort. We tried. A good attempt was made. Unfortunate. But yes, I do believe that's probably where we're going to go ahead and call it for the evening. So let me go ahead and bring us back to the den. Badoo. But yes, we will definitely have to do that in some multiplayer sometime soon. It's pretty fun just by myself. I can only imagine, you know, with other folks. All right. Let me quickly see who is out here for us to raid over into. Okay, all right. We got a few friendos out there. But just as a reminder, this coming Tuesday, we will be having a little bit of a secret reveal. If you've seen the post out on Blue Sky, you have a hint of what's to come. But it's just a little reward for hitting the 200 follower mark. And as I previously stated, we will be playing either sort of a ragey game or a spooky game of your choice. I'll be putting a post out there so you guys can say, hey, I want to see you play this, just for the reactions. Just toss some ideas at me. That's all I'm saying. Anywho, if you've spent any amount of time with me here this evening, you could have spent that time with quite literally any other streamer doing any other thing, but you chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Y'all don't know how much I'm thankful for that. There's the socials one more time. I'm, of course, out on Blue Sky. I've got the Telonym if you want to ask anonymous questions. We have the entire separate VOD channel out there on YouTube so they don't disappear into the ether. And you can ignore that last one because nobody should really be buying me anything. Don't do it. Anywho, I believe we're going to raid over actually into Parodi, who is doing some night rain tonight. So I hope y'all are able to enjoy that too. Okay. I'm going to send you on your way, but I hope the rest of your week, just this one remaining Friday, is a very easy, downhill, very short, sweet, and to the point so you can get to enjoying your weekends. But until next we meet, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.